Alright, so today's hero I'm going to be doing a video on the epic skill for is Feral Brute. Now, the reason I chose Feral Brute to work on his epic skill was kind of because Feral Brute became a hero that wasn't used as much due to Howling Claw, Totem Prince, a lot other more popular and powerful front lines being available. But with Feral Brute's release of his epic skill, as has happened with a lot of other heroes that had previously not been as useful, Feral Brute's now actually a very strong hero, and if you get this epic skill, he can be a solid front line in war. He matches up just to the rest of the heroes. So onto the epic skill. It's called Bracelet of the Beast. So damaging enemies that Feral Brute does. So his skills consider damaging enemies as well as his basic attacks with a attack speed of 0.47, which is kind of moderate, but as you'll see, it'll come into handy here. But every time he damages an enemy, it heals Feral Brute for about 540 health and steals a large amount of attack for the remainder of the wave. So currently, this is just at level 60. This will scale with your epic skill ability, as well as how powerful your Feral Brute is, will increase the healing and the amount of attack he steals. So he does have a lower base health per attack regeneration than Howling Claw does. Howling Claw's epic skill gives him a bit lower, actually, initial health. I guess health, living, survival. I don't know what I'm looking for a word. Healing, health, healing. Yeah, same difference. All right. So Feral Brute has a slightly higher base, but Howling Claw has a higher attack speed. So Howling Claw will end up healing more, but the Bracelet of the Beast gives a basic set of healing. It's not stackable like Howling Claws. It's just a set healing amount that every time he does damage, it heals for this amount. But also this amazing attack steal. So it ends up right now stealing 1,800 attack each time he attacks for the remainder of the wave. This effect is also increased by 25% against enemies affected by bleed. So you could use this guy, Feral Brute, in accordance with Scion of Chaos, Sparkle Pony, because Sparkle Pony and Scion, they do a lot of bleed damage, as well as Feral Brutes, Open the Vein, all basic attacks and skills also deal bleed damage. So as long as that front line, make sure that front line's bleeding, this effect, so it really helps him steal a lot of attack. So for an example, since this steals 1,800 attack, I'm going to pretend we're fighting my Scar Brawler, which does have a high attack amount of about 29,700, but each time Feral Brute attacks Scar Brawler's attack will go down 1,800. So if Feral Brute attacks Scar Brawler once before Scar Brawler does an attack, Scar Brawler's current attack he'll be able to deal for the rest of the wave will be shrunk down to 26,900. Maybe. Nope, 27,900. So it steals 1,800 just at level 60 for the rest of the wave, in which Scar Brawler and anyone else fighting Howling Claw will now be able to do less damage, as well as it adds on to Feral Brute's attack. So Feral Brute steals 1,800 attack, gives it to his own. This Feral Brute is only at Orange 1 right now, so his attack is going to be a little lower. But suddenly, instead of doing 3,000 damage, my Feral Brute can now do 4,900 damage per attack. So this attack steal is going to become insanely useful, as well as Shred Storm is based off of his base attack. So all of his skills will also do more damage the more he fights. So with a higher level Feral Brute, obviously I'm going to have to do a bit of more work of mine, get him up to a higher gear level, make sure I finish off that 5th star, and Feral Brute will easily be able to compete. He does well in longer battles because obviously the longer he lives, the more powerful he gets. So you're going to want to have heroes that provide shields to draw out the battle, so Warblade will be useful with this epic skill, as well as anyone who can heal, such as Sparkle Pony, just to keep Feral Brute alive. His heal will help him to an extent, but since he's going to get pounded on and is a front line, if you can keep him at max health, the more attacks he can do, the more powerful he'll be. But thanks for watching. If you have any questions, any other epic skills you'd like me to do next, I'll have another video out tomorrow on schedule. But if you'd like me to prioritize certain heroes or anything, let me know. Thanks for watching and enjoy.